Hello, everyone. Welcome to the State of the Game for June 9th. 9th?
9th, yes.
The teleport issues?
Yeah, so there was this teleport issue. We talked about it. It was already listed in on issues as something that we had a fix for, and we actually, I think that was part of the fix we wanted to deploy last week, and we couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so there are, I think, 3 instances that are fixed, 2 in the Dark Zone 06 that people knew about that was kind of annoying, where you would just show up, go in the subway, and then ended up being teleported to your safe house or checkpoint.
Yeah, super annoying.
And the one with the electronics store that is...
It's kind of like the northwest side of the map.
Yeah, it's far west at the end of the map, basically, almost. And yeah, you would just, I don't know, you would go in there and be teleported or something.
Super annoying because I need electronics.
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, oh, damn it.
Yeah, I found one. And no.
Gone.
So yeah, these are fixed. The no respawn from the entrance of Clear Sky, the no respawn zone, which was maybe a bit too far at the entrance, or like too early at the entrance, because as soon as you would step in, you would end up in the no respawn zone, which means that your group would, then you would have issues entering and everything. This has been moved a bit further in the entrance, so it's less likely that you would mistakenly enter the incursion. And also since, second or next part, which is activating the challenge mode, that we will get back to.
Yes.
But also regarding the respawn, the no respawn issue, since you have challenge mode, remember that the workaround is that you can restart the mission by changing the difficulty. So if you end up...
The no respawn zone fix applies to hard mode only today.
But yeah, it applies to hard mode only today. Okay. We will put it on challenge mode probably next week. But anyway, if you end up with the no respawn issue where you're reloading, just go back to the entrance of the incursion, change the difficulty, change it back. That's going to reset the incursion, and you should be able to enter again.
But yeah, like you said, challenge mode drops today.
I don't think that a lot of people are actually ready for it.
It's
we'll see.
Very different.
It's like, it looks a lot like the hard mode.
Yeah.
But it plays really differently. Like if we can, I don't know if we can give some little tips, but
no, we definitely can.
You should
maybe not like, don't give them the whole strategy,
not
but
the whole strategy, but definitely if you face and if you really feel that the challenge mode is impossible, well, first of all, it's not. But don't hesitate to go back and play the hard mode, learn the pattern of the NPCs. Talk with your team, apply your strategy. It's easier in hard mode, and then try to apply the same in challenge mode. You need to be incredibly coordinate.
That's the big difference, right? I mean, we like many people blew through hard mode because we'd gotten a lot of gear from the previous patch, and we, to be fair, didn't have to really apply any strategy to the hard mode, or very little, because we could take a few hits and it didn't really matter. You don't have that luxury in challenge mode.
Yeah, and you need to set up roles. So you need tanky players with a lot of toughness that will carry the boxes. You need DPS to protect those. You need skill power to heal the different players. Yeah.
And positioning is really important too.
Yeah. Don't hesitate to move around.
Yeah, mobility.
Don't stick in only one place, and have fun also, of course.
Yeah.
That's good because, as you said, that means also that maybe people will have to go through hard mode again just to pay more attention to actually how the waves work and the enemies.
I think a bit of practice would be
because
important.
I think as you said, we've been able to rush through the hard mode so easily for some players, at least not all of them, that they probably didn't pay so much attention to what was actually happening. So yeah. That's actually a luxury you should use to actually be able to take your time through the hard mode, because it's not really a threat for the very good players. Take your time to just go through it, really learn, as you said, how it works, and then see how it goes with challenge mode.
Very nice. Yep. And as a reminder for people and myself, the reward system compared to what people were experiencing in Falcon Lost before 1.2 is very different to the reward system right now, because you're guaranteed 240 every time.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
But weekly you get double.
Yep.
Right. So if you'd forgotten that, there's a very, very good reason to run challenge mode, and more than once a week.
Yeah, so because even when you already got the weekly reward, you can still do it, and you will always get 240 guaranteed.
But anyway, E3, we're going to be doing a stream from there with a bunch of the other titles. So we're having Special Ops Masterclass live stream. So there's going to be us. What other games are we?
Yeah, we're going to be with Ghost Recon Wildlands and Rainbow Six.
So that's cool.
And we have a big live stream that's going to be covering the 3 games. And we have 40 minutes of this live stream is going to be for The Division.
So we'll be talking about things and stuff.
So it's going to be us, and we're going to have a few guests, and we're going to be talking about a few things.
Yes. That stream, the Special Ops Event Masterclass, is going to be at 8 p.m. PDT. So more
on Tuesday night,
On Tuesday night. More a better time for our American viewers. Sorry, people back in Sweden, it's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m. in Europe.
So 4 a.m. in the UK.
Yeah, but we'll rebroadcast it. Anyway.
Yeah, and it will be on the Ubisoft channel. So while we will always keep doing things on this channel, that particular stream will be on twitch.tv/Ubisoft. So if you're not following them, go over there and do that. And there's obviously going to be a bunch of other Ubisoft streams during that time. There's going to be the Ubisoft media briefing on the Monday. Yeah, all that sort of thing. So always a good channel to be. And we'll host the channel as well. So you can see a bunch of that stuff. All right, hot topics for today. What are people talking about, Yannick?
So we have a bit of a situation that's going on right now with a lot of discussion about stealth, nerfs and everything. Yes. So the one thing that happened is, yes, there was a change to the crit chance cap because it used to be capped at 60%, but you could still add the effect of the pulse on top of it. Now you can't anymore. Now it's hard capped at 60%. This is an intended change because the cap was always meant to be 60% max anyway. But yes, we failed at communicating on it because it should have been in the patch notes and it wasn't. So that is clearly a fail on our side. That's a mistake. And we are looking at how the process we had to actually write the patch notes, how come we actually missed that one, and we will try to do better next time, but this was not an intended hiding or stealth thing. I mean, it ended up being stealth in a way because, yes, we didn't communicate on it, but that was not that we were trying to.
In retrospect, we would have loved to give that information.
Yeah.
It's not something we would try and hide. Because we love talking about those changes.
But yes, so it's confirmed, it's intended. Sorry about the patch note thing. Again, we'll do better next time. But then that led to discussion about other things. So I know that there is a big rumor going on in the community that we would have stealth nerfed the drop rates in the Dark Zone after patch 1.2. This is not true, okay? This is not true. We did not stealth nerf the drop rates.
Yeah. And there's also other questions about convoluted variables that affect drop rates.
I mean, we are starting to see a lot of also crazy theories about other things and all of that. And it's people see stealth nerfs everywhere.
It's a weird confirmation bias. Like, I found one while I was wearing one shoe, but if you don't wear, you get what I'm getting at. It's very simple. There's been no changes to it. So have the Dark Zone drops been nerfed? Yeah, that sort of thing. Straight up, no. And you've looked at the numbers.
It hasn't. Everybody in the team confirmed we didn't change anything, and we even double-checked in the data. Yeah. Like how many times gear set did actually drop in the Dark Zone, and it hasn't changed at all since May 24th. So.
Perfect. All right. One of the other things that people have talked about, and it's been on the table for a long time, stash size increases. They're like, when are we getting it? What can we say about that?
So it's happening. That's the good news. It's happening. We said last time I talked about it on Reddit, I said that I couldn't give a date, but this was something we were working on, and it was a bit more complicated than just adding a 0 in a line of code. It still is the case, but we have a solution. It's happening, and it's happening in the next title update. Yep. So 1.3.
Yes.
1.3 increase of stash size.
Perfect. I'm very, very happy about this. Have you thought about adding base buffs to ARs and LMGs for balancing, or will you go about it differently? I mean, because right now we have, crit chance on SMGs, and we have headshot damage as well. Well, not on SMGs, but on marksman rifles. The other weapons, LMGs, shotguns. What do we...
So we have a plan for it, and that's part of our whole overall weapon balancing that will come up with 1.3. Mm-hmm. So we will not get into the details, but yes, every weapon type will have its own bonus.
Great.
At least the primary and secondary weapon. The sidearms, maybe not necessarily, but the pistol, for example, already have their expert talent attached to it.
Sure.
But every weapon type will have its own bonuses. So.
Okay. Shotguns, LMGs.
Shotgun as well. Yeah.
So it's going to be a way to rebalance everything and make sure that
maybe also diversify the playstyles even more.
It's probably going to change quite a lot the meta, the current meta, and we are really eager to find out what do you think about it.
Cool.
even without changing too much, because we didn't do the full weapon balancing pass for 1.2. But we really start to see more and more people using shotguns in the dark zone. Like I was playing in a group yesterday, someone has an insane shotgun.
They're using the M870 or
the Super 90 with brutal deadly on it.
Okay, sure.
I mean, it was wrecking other players in the dark zone.
Nice.
So it works, but yeah, it's not balanced yet. So everything is coming with the 1.3. And yes, all the weapons will have their own bonus.
Yeah.
Nice. The next one we wanted to talk about the formula for scavenging and how it currently affects drops. Scavenging has been a hot point for a lot of people. It's I kind of see it like we have a system. Well, it works for one. So and correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, it makes it so you have a chance to increase the quality when a piece of gear drops.
Yeah.
So the gear drops, and then you roll for quality.
So what scavenging does right now, every time you have a drop, it increases the more scavenging you have, the more it increases the chance you have to drop the same item in a higher quality.
Yeah.
It will not give you more item. It will not give you a higher gear score item. But for example, if you open a chest, and for example crafting chests, it will give you a higher chance to have iron material in those crafting chests. If not a boss, but if a regular NPC drops something, it will give you a higher chance to have a better quality. That's a stat which is really useful for the leveling game, or when you want to farm the crafting materials, etc. But with all the changes we made on the loot especially. So for example, now in the Dark Zone, you have a guaranteed iron division.
I was just going to say,
So
scavenging
will not
doesn't do anything in that point.
So with all those changes and the fact that we guaranteed already a lot of stuff from the drops, the scavenging is becoming actually less and less useful. So we have planned for it to make it really rewarding to spec that way, and that will come up in the future. But right now, yes, it increase your chance of receiving a higher quality.
Yeah.
You will not have a higher gear score.
But like you say, since our loot system has changed so much, especially with 1.2, it definitely warrants a better look at. I know the community have been like, could it apply to credits, Dark Zone funds, all these sorts of things.
Yeah, there were some very good suggestions out there. So
some very, very good suggestions. So, those are on the table.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. We are only 3 minutes away from the servers coming back up.
Yes.
But the other thing people asked was, can you confirm skill power was nerfed recently?
Can we confirm it was not?
Yeah, it hasn't been touched.
So nothing has changed on the skill power size or the effect that the amount of skill power you will have on your skills, etc. Nothing changed on that side.
Yeah, and like you can, we said before, and we will readily admit when there have been changes, like crit chance we just talked about before has been hard capped, and we're sorry that got missed, but skill power absolutely no changes.